So when most people, when they come home from prison, it take them a long time. It take them a little minute before they get broken back into society.
Mm.
So for instance, you come home from a bed, and then you might still do shit. You might wake up early as fuck in the morning, like I do right now. I still wake up at 5 in the morning, but that's not I've been doing, nigga, since I first been, like, you know what I mean?
Hey,
I
I
used to
ain't
like
locked
waking
up, and
up.
I still wake up at 5:30.
Yo, what's mother? Yo, bro. But in the pen, what used to annoy the fuck out of me is when the COs, because some COs are trying to make extra noise, or when they on that bullhorn and they say, "Ah," and they waking niggas up. So I used to be like to be up before that because I don't like to get spooked the fuck up.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I like to be up before a motherfucker wake me up. So it's like, I that was my mind state. You know what I'm saying? So it just kind of stayed with me. I think that's a piece of a discipline that I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'll be needing my rest, man, I think I should get more rest, at least 7 hours, man. I'll be getting like 5 hours. I ain't gonna lie, man. But I don't really care because I'm getting it in, man. I'm on a good grind. You know
Let
what I
me
mean? I ain't on nobody else's grind. I'm on my grind. You know what I mean?
let me
But
let
go
me
ahead.
let me ask you this, because this interview is for you, and it's for you to voice, and hopefully we can help one kid. If we help one kid, we didn't made it happen. What's your current
Well,
state? What's the current state that you in right now?
the current state that I'm in right now, in regards to my mind state, or in regards to my physical state,
Your
or you
physical
talking
your physical
about a
state,
little
and
bit of everything?
your location, your physical state, and your mental state.
Well, all right. Well, I did. Well, my location and my physical state right now, I'm still on parole. I'm in a halfway type house, recovery house. That was a part of my sentence. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, I enjoy the fact of being in this type of environment. I've never been in this type of environment before. You know what I'm saying? I have been in halfway houses, but this one is a little different. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And it gave me a different type of respect, you know, for people in recovery that's taking the initiative to go into it. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Because if you're a brother that's from the street and you're in recovery, man, it's hard as hell to, like, stay on a time where just doing things that you're not used to doing. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? That's like, anybody that stop doing something or start doing something, they always gonna get tested, man. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna always go through the series of tests, man. So anybody could be in recovery as soon as you say that you're stopping something, or as soon as you say that you're starting something. So for instance, if you say that, yo, bro, man, I'm tired of this, I'm about to start my own business. Right? I'm quitting this job and I'm about to start my own business. Instantly you're going to be in recovery, because now you're going to be tested. You're going to be tested through all this shit. You're going to feel motivated. You're going to be like, oh yeah, this shit is working out. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Blah, 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 blah. I got this idea. Blah, 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 blah. Sometimes people will get discouraged when they see the hard work that comes with it. And
Hmm.
when that happens, that's when you getting tested. You know what I'm saying? The universe is making sure that this is something not only you want to do, but you stand committed to it.
Right.
So, and then I can relate that also to if you fucking break your leg. You know what I'm saying? You break your leg, you got to go through a certain amount time of recovery. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let that shit heal. And then as it heals, you can't just sit and just sit and sit. You got to do that for a minute, but then you got to start being mobile again.
Hmm.
Because if you don't be mobile, it'll never come back to life.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just a lot. Some people would just let it sit like that and then get lazy and then just allow it to be crippled. You know what I mean? So the state that I'm in, that's the state that I'm in, a little bit of a physical and a mental state. You know what I mean? So physically, I just came home from the joint like a month ago. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So I've been in here. You know what I mean? I was lucky enough to have some good people behind me. You know what I'm saying? That kept my shit in order. I had my storage unit, so all my shit, whatever the spot that didn't get ran down in,
Right.
I got ran down in the street, whatever. You know what I mean? From some what do you call it? Some confidential informants. You know what I'm saying? Which wasn't confidential. I found out who they were, which I don't
Cheese
even blame
lovers.
them. I'm actually,
Cheese
I'm
lovers.
actually, I'm actually glad that they did that, man. I'm glad that I went through that process. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? It let me know what I was missing, I was able to go back to the penitentiary, and even though I didn't bump into the brothers that I was there with, I bumped into brothers that was just similar, just like them. You know what I'm saying? You always gonna run personalities. I think somewhere I read it was like it's only like 16 different personalities, man. You know, and I remember running to a brother that had like that been down for like 17 years. This just happened, man. And I had fucked up the program that I wound up getting back in. And he was like, he was talking about people that was in that program because I got kicked out the prison and went to the prison where he was at, which is more like shit. It's with like lifers, it's niggas that's doing time, and my dumb ass in there with the shortest amount of time. So even my max out wasn't even that bad.
Yeah.
But I just came home. I only was home for fucking 3 years, and that's the thing about these skid bids. I'd be home for like 2 years, 3 years, and then go right back. You know what I'm saying? Do a 4 piece. You know what I'm saying? Then go right back. Do a 3 piece. Do a 5 piece. Like, you know what I'm saying? I only be out for like a year or be out for 2 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just so irritating. I did time. I did time in New York. I did time in fucking Jersey, and I did time in PA. You know, all state time, and it was like I kept, getting myself caught the fuck up. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
So I don't mean to cut you off. So
nah,
from
cut me
here,
off. Yeah.
from hearing you say that, right?
Uh-huh.
For the people that's watching this,
Uh-huh.
and you say, "Yeah, I keep doing skid bids. I be out for 3-4 years." What is the mentality of a person? Because a lot of people will say something wrong with you or whatever, but is it survival? Is this just something that you used to, like, or you just like, what is it? Because okay, this is the consequence, and I've been here
Right.
before. I don't want to
Right.
go back to that consequence, but
Right.
I'm gonna do what I do.
Right.
So, can you let the people know, like, from your perspective, what was what was on your mind?
Uh, I could tell you this, right? It was a bit of both of what you said. You said it's something that I got used to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But one thing that I could say, and I'm not placing no blame outside of myself, right? And I'm not beating myself up. I'm not ashamed. I'm not proud of what I've done, but I'm not ashamed for it either. You know what I mean? I know that, most of the things that most people is going through that I realize and that me myself, I'm gonna speak for myself, it's
Mm-hmm.
probably trauma from when I was a youngster. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I was young, when I was like, I'm talking about young, young. I was grateful to not be in a orphanage and none of that. You know what I'm saying? But I did
Right.
go from crib to crib. You
Right.
know what I mean? My pops was incarcerated. My mom's was incarcerated, and then so I went from uncle to aunt to cousin to grandmother to cousin's aunt, my cousin's mother.
Yeah, right.
To, you know what I'm saying? I went through all of everybody crib. I'm always on the couch since I was a kid. Like I never had no room. I never had a bed. So I
Facts.
always used to just be like, yo, look, man, when I get, I got to get the fuck my old shit at 14 to have my old shit. You know what I mean? So I guess when I got locked up, it was like, damn, it almost was like a home. It was almost like I was relating to people. I was able to relate to people that had it harsh like me. It's like when they say misery loves company. I'm around a bunch of people that's more miserable than I am. Or they got more heart, or they happy. Or they happier than I am, and they know how to deal with pain better than me. So I'm like, oh shit, this is almost like I'm connected with this. I'm connected with a motherfucker that know how to deal with pain better than me. And like being in a cell with somebody, we trade war stories. And like when a person is like we each other's therapists. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
We ain't sitting on the couch and paying the strength to just
Mm-hmm.
listen to us and then that nigga just, whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm not knocking them. Listen, let me tell you something. I get value out of everything. I get
Mm-hmm.
value out of fucking shit. If it ain't for shit, you can't fertilize the earth. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Hey,
So,
facts.
so it no matter what, you know what I'm saying? The shit is what we need for the
For the
fertilization, though,
earth.
so we can keep it going.
It's
Man.
for the
Yeah,
earth.
man, we need it. Yeah, it's before you got that fruit, that good old fruit. That shit came from shit. Like, you
Hey,
know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's I try to find value in everything, man, and like um, but like to answer your question, the other piece of that I would say is system. So when you're dealing with a system, like this is systematic, right? So it was structured and designed for motherfuckers to recycle inside of this penitentiary. So like
mm-hmm.
you could look at the prison system, right? Especially original black people, man, or people most people who do 20 or more years, they don't never come back to prison. They never come back, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
You know me.